But is there a thing in MMA where it's like, are they calling stalemates faster?
You mean getting people back up?
Yeah, like if the guy's on top and he's not making progress, or the guy on bottom isn't getting a wrist or working towards, a submission, will they stop them and stand them up faster? I think that's better for the sport. In wrestling, they'll hit guys with stalling quick to keep the action moving. I know that's not a thing in MMA, but it does help the optics of it.
In Pride, they would give them a yellow card, and it would take 10% of your purse. So if you got a yellow card in Pride, that meant you weren't trying to win or you were stalling. And if the referee pulled that yellow card out, people were fucking freaking out. Like, if you're getting paid $1 million, $100,000 is now gone.
Yeah.
For that yellow card, you're like, fuck.
Right.
And that's a big deal.
Yeah. Is it a warning first? They give a warning before they put the yellow card?
I think it was up to the referee's discretion in Pride. I don't remember exactly how they did it, but when they did it, it was a big fucking deal, and the crowd would cheer, and and then the guy would adjust accordingly. But in MMA, the controversy is about whether or not you should stand someone up, because you have 5 minutes. And if someone takes someone down and they're on top of them, it's up to the person who's on the bottom to get back up.
Yeah.
Like that's your job. And the guy on top, it's up to him to hold you down. I don't believe in stand-ups. It might be more entertaining for the audience, but I'm a purist in terms of, like, I think you should control your own destiny in there. And if a guy can hold you down and just punch you in the face while you're on even if it's boring, he's doing what he wants to do.
Right.
And you can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
That means he's winning. And I think that any interference of that is against the purity of the sport.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I do understand that it could be boring if a guy can hold a guy down and
not so
control
much boring,
him.
but is the guy on top initiating action? Mm-hmm. I think that's the key. Is he initiating action? Is he trying to win is he advancing his position? In wrestling, it's advancing your position.
It is in
but
MMA
punching in the face is advancing. It's a way of advancing your position in terms of winning the fight.
Yeah, but it's open to interpretation. Like, say if he's in side control and he's only occasionally hammer fisting the guy, but the guy's in no danger of being stopped. There's an argument that that's stalling, but I don't buy that argument because it's only a 5-minute round, and for a grappler, it's really hard to take someone down. Like, you're dealing with kicks and knees and punches, and you're trying to find the opening, and then you level change, you get the shot, maybe you switch from a double to a single, you run the pipe, you get the guy on the ground. All that took a minute and a half.
Right.
And if you're holding the guy down, and then the referee comes like, keep moving, action, like advance your position, and then they stand him back up. Well, what is that? That guy couldn't get up. If it was no one here to stop that, if this was just a fight out in a field somewhere, that guy on top controls the fight. He does what he wants to do, and if that guy gets tired, eventually he'll move to mount and just start beating the fuck out of him. But it's important that his skill set is expressed. His skill set is his ability to control the guy.
Right.
And if you're on the bottom and you can't get back up, I don't care if it's boring.
Yeah.
Your job is to get back up. And if you can't get back up, that guy wins. Of course, like in terms of like the people that go to pay, they are going to pay more to see the exciting people, the Conor McGregors, the John Joneses, the people that stop people and finish people.
Yeah.
And they're the big draws.
Yeah.
But if you can Ben Askren your way to a career, and Ben did it for a long time, we just took guys down and noogied them into a coma.
Yeah.
Like, that's my feeling. I don't like stand-ups. I'd hate them. Especially, like, sometimes they'll stand someone up from a dominant position. Like, someone will get to side control and the referee will stand them up, and I'm just going, what are you doing?
Wow.
It's so hard to get there.
Yeah,
and you're only giving a guy 5 minutes to work, and you got to think it probably took a minute or so to get the guy down.
Not just a minute or so, but it is a lot of energy.
A lot of
energy.
energy.
A lot of energy to take a guy down.
And then if you get taken out of that and stood back up again, now you're tired, and this guy, his striking is probably a strong suit.
Right.
And now you're in his realm, and you expended all this energy, and it's taken away from you by a bad referee.
Right.
If they got someone pressed up against the cage and they're kneeing him in the body and elbowing him, sometimes referees will decide there's not enough action. They separate them.
Yeah.
I hate that too. I don't believe in any of it. I don't think you should do anything to make it more exciting for the casuals. Nothing.
No, really?
Zero. Yeah, because the best guys are always going to be exciting.
Yeah.
It's just you're going to have – it's just like everybody's like, I want blood all the time, blood.
Yeah.
You don't always get blood.
Yeah.
Action movies aren't always action. Sometimes the hero and the woman kiss.
That's yeah. That's right.
So it is.
But that's why Dana like stacks the cards.
Yeah.
In case you have a fight that's not as exciting.
Well, they're
other one.
very. I mean, it's obviously they're different than me because they're promoters and they're selling a product.
Right.
I'm a martial artist,
Yeah.
and so what I want to see is someone compete to the full ability, like
Right.
the full extent of their abilities, and something that gets in the way of that is stand-ups. I don't like it.